Let's see if he wants to discuss this opening again. I think I'm gonna change just for variety's sake and play g6 this time around, which is a line that's popular at the highest level.
Let's see what he's up to. He's going to take the center aggressively. Yeah, e5. So I could play d4, but he's going to go e4.
Not sure what he has in mind. We'll find out.
I might just want to play some King's Indian attack style position from here. Let's play c4.
Go c4.
We'll challenge the center that way. Okay, so he takes...
Now, my plan is to get my pieces out, go knight c6, knight e7, short castles, h6, all that good stuff, and then have a look around.
Just play d3, so we might have like a reversed Sicilian sort of position. I'm gonna go bishop g5 just to see if I can induce some weakness, like get him to play h6 or something.
In general, I don't mind if I have to play f6. So I was a bit curious if he wants to immediately take on e7. He doesn't. He's asking for an exchange of bishops, but I think I'm cool with that. Bishop h6, queen d7 or whatever, and I don't think strategically this exchanging the dark squared bishops helps him that much.
Okay, let's go bishop h6. I want to see if he is willing to trade the bishops. Just keeps his there, okay. Let's bring this knight into the game.
Knight c3. I believe I might want to force this exchange even by going here. Not sure if this knight belongs on f5. As always, the danger of bad things happening on this long diagonal, something like knight a4. And I have to react to the threat of a knight coming here. Now I could also throw in knight d4.
He doesn't want a knight to make an appearance on c5, so I think b6 is very likely, even though it weakens some squares on this diagonal.
I think I want to start with b6, even though I'm not 100% sure about this decision.
We're at 700 viewers. Wow. How's it going, guys? Okay, so maybe rook d1? I think knight d4 is coming. I'd like to play something a little more forceful here, like a sack on f6 or something. That would actually be very interesting. I wonder if you could take with his king in that case, though. Yeah, it's probably unsound. How about g4, g5? But g4, he's going to play knight d4 and then hit my pawn on e2. So probably I need kind of a consolidating move like this.
That would make some sense. He goes rook d1, and I have a feeling this is the time for me to put a knight on d4. Threatening a big check on e2, so he has to exchange once. I'm going to recapture with the knight.
I think I'm going to drop this back. Even though that looks like a bit of a concession, I need to defend e2 more reliably. Also, my bishop is staring at that rook on a8 now. Okay.
In order not to allow my knight coming back to d4, which is a valid plan. I still think I'm okay. Something like takes, bishop takes, and c5. But then I'm going to have to find out what to do about this dude on f5, which is a little misplaced now.
At least we've got rid of the threat on d4.
I would expect a move like a3, trying to chip away at my structure.
Let's do this. Maybe position my queen on b2, stare at his king on the long diagonal. So I'm adopting sort of a hedgehog formation. It's a little bit passive, though, is the only thing I don't like about it. Let's go here.
Queen b2. Another question is, do I want to exchange light square bishops? And I have a feeling I do. It weakens his king's position slightly, and I could hope about doing
Okay, let's bring this over.
something aggressive there one day.
I'm playing slower than him. Need to pick up the pace.
I think I'm gonna offer to go into the ending just to see.
He's 26 FIDE, but no reason for me to give him this much respect.
So yeah, he correctly refuses that polite invitation. And I'll continue just improving my position a little bit.
Okay, let's double up our rooks. Maybe soften him up on the king side after this somehow.
I think exchanging knights is a decent idea. Could go queen f3, pinning me there, the knight b4.
Knight e4. Can I maneuver and keep my knight? Probably asking for it if I do. I think I'm just going to swap.
And yeah, the position is still roughly equal. Slightly easier to play for me, because I have some potential pawn breaks with b5 and c4, or b5, a5, a4.
Yeah, strategically, this is very nice for black, I think now. Need to get d4 in. Can I do it now? D4, trade. I get check in at the end. Alright, let's try it. This might be a bad decision, we'll see.
That's an interesting decision. I could take twice, then he wants to go rook takes, queen takes, and he has a check on e7 in the end, so it's not too bad for him.
You know what the bad thing is? I'm not threatening anything, really. Well, I guess I am threatening to take. He's leading with his queen, so that means I can potentially trade 2 rooks for a queen, if the position so desires it. Okay, I predict he's going to play e4. Because I don't think he wants to take and allow take, and then after all the trades, I get queen e7 check in, and I win f6. And then I have a queen plus pawn against 2 rooks, and his king is kind of open. I mean, he could play that way, that's probably fine, but I just doubt he'll do it. So if e4, probably queen e3, I'm thinking.
I don't see anything great, which is a pity, so I'll go here, but I don't like it.
Yeah, let's go rook c1.
Because now my king is a little weak. And he gets some counterplay. Yeah, I've misplayed this a bit. Should still be kind of okay. But could have done better over the last couple moves for sure. And I'm still traumatized from the first game. So first order of business is don't lose on time again. I know I'm fast when I'm slow when it comes to the last seconds. So I'm gonna have to try to avoid that.
That like almost works. d5. The thing is, he could just ignore it. Yeah, I shouldn't waste too much time calculating it.
Can I keep up when it comes? When push comes to shove?
This rook to d7. You know what? It's interesting. d5 queen here.
He's going for deep thought mode here.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
d5.
This is risky, but
Never have to be asked twice about taking a pawn.
this is a decision I'm making partly based on the clock and how long I took to calculate that. I probably should have just made some other move if I wasn't going to take it. I have some ideas in mind. So like if he plays this rook to d7, I have queen d4. Okay, against that one, I was thinking I had some idea in mind. Okay, let's give a check here.
That's a check. Hang on.
Might not work, but we'll find out. King h7, take. And then rook c8, I think is what I'm going to do. He's going to come there. Okay, well, let's take here, first of all. He's going to take with his queen, most likely. Okay, so let's try to keep material on board. Go after his king.
Ugh, this got messier than I would have liked it to be. But such is life sometimes. Ah, now he can take and go rook c7, which is equal. Ugh.
Okay, I'm going to take and go check and just play for a7. This endgame should be a draw, but I don't know. With my time, hard to say.
Try not to completely mess this up, which I'm well on the road of doing.
Let's go here.
Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, don't tilt, make some moves.
Okay, now a5 could be coming if he's not careful. I'm gonna offer him a draw.
He offers a draw, which I should accept since, yeah.
So that was maybe generous of him because I had twice less time as he did, but I don't know, the position is objectively drawn.